Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Marvin again, back with some more music reactions. Welcome back to Smitty Reacts. Now, on this video, we're going to go back and check out some more stuff from Larnell Lewis. Um, not much in the title here. It says, a song once, here's a song once and plays it perfectly. I saw that. Like, he did that with Metallica, the last video I did. And I'm definitely curious to see what song this is. This one was requested by G in the comments, so shout out to you, my guy, putting the links and stuff in there. I definitely appreciate all that. And you know what I'm saying? Like, all the people that have been suggesting stuff in general. Like, everybody's been really cool in the comments. That said, speaking of the comments, somebody left, or a couple people left some comments about my background music. Let's talk about it. I put a poll up earlier today, as a matter of fact, about it. So 50% people said, hey, do you, whatever you want to do. Another 30-something percent was like, kill it. Kill it. Like, just no more background music. And then the other little percentage was like, do you, bro? Like, put music in, put it out, change it out, whatever. So on this particular video, for sure, maybe I don't know. I'm gonna start with this one. No background music. Let's try it. See what happens. No background music. You know, see what it does. Like, I don't think it takes away or puts anything extra on there. Some people are saying it's a little obnoxious, which I could see that. You know, just hearing it's a looped beat, so it's not like, you know, anything dynamic or anything like that. It's just on loop, and it's just a snippet of my intro music. But whatever. But I'm gonna try it with no music on this one. Hold me to it. If y'all hear background music in this song, let me know. Anyway, but that being said, let me go ahead and check out this Larnell Lewis video right here. Of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps my little channel grow up over here. Let me know in the comments too, as far as the background music goes and so forth. If you like it, if you don't like it, if it's a thing, I don't care. I just want the feedback, because look, I'm about, you know, quality of life improvements on the channel. I was thinking about switching up the music anyway, because it's been there for about a year, and I maybe want to switch it up from time to time occasionally, or I might do some without no music. You know, it's not a big deal. So at any rate, let me go ahead and start on this video, because I'm curious to see what my brother Larnell is about to do. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? I'm Larnell Lewis.
Hey.
And I'm here at Drumeo, doing a
Drumeo.
few things, and one of them is learning a song by ear.
Okay.
Now, I get asked quite often, how is it that I'm able to learn songs really quickly? One example of that is the We Like It Here record from Snarky Puppy.
Snarky
With
Puppy.
the exception of 2 songs, I actually learned that album on a 7.5-hour flight on my way to Europe to record those sessions. It was a lot of pressure, but it...
Pause right here. Snarky Puppy. I've heard the band name. I think I've heard maybe a couple of tracks from them. Couldn't tell you what they are or what they sound like until I hear it. Like, it's one of those things. Now, I'm going to predict a little thing here. I have, over time, kind of like a weird thing with music. Like, when I hear music, it sticks to me. And I have like a pretty decent ear as far as for music and stuff goes. So I kind of think I know what he's going to say here. Like he said, he just said it there a second ago. He learned most of that stuff on a 7-hour flight. And here's kind of what happens. Like, if you have a general idea of music and a general knowledge of stuff, and of course a deep dive into it, like the better you get at it. Like, once you hear a certain song, you kind of get an idea and a feel of certain patterns and rhythms and stuff that go into music, you know, or you can kind of predict certain things just by hearing it. And that just comes by ear and listening to a bunch of music. So, and I'm assuming as a musician, if he's played a bunch of music, he also has a similar type of ear where it's like he recognizes certain patterns. You hear certain rhythms, you know, you hear a certain groove, and you like start predicting stuff. And sometimes it lines up. Sometimes you have to adjust things here and there. But I'm assuming that's probably what he's going to tell us. Like, let me know. Let me know. Matter of fact, I'm going to let him tell me. But let me hear it. Let me go rewind a little bit. Sorry to cut in so early. But let's hear what my man's got to say here.
I actually learned that album on a 7.5-hour flight.
An album.
On my way to Europe to record those sessions. Okay. It was a lot of pressure, but it's a situation I'm familiar with. I didn't make a lot of notes. I was able to connect the music, and of course the players really made me feel comfortable.
Right.
But in this situation, I'm learning this song for the first time. I'm hearing it for the first time. And I have no clue what I'm about to hear. But what you're gonna see is me working through my process of understanding sections, understanding the form,
sections,
getting through shots, listening to nuances.
That's it right there. What he says, sections, breaking it down to sections and chunks. It's just like if you're learning a script, for instance. Like I did a little bit of acting back in the day, whatever, just high school musical stuff or whatever. But anyway, when they give you a script, you don't read the entire script and try to digest it all at once, right? You it, I will say this: I took 4 years of debate and 4 years of forensics, um, and what I would do is like because I did extempt um, Lincoln Douglas debate, standard debate, like whatever you want to call it. Anyway, but when you're memorizing that kind of stuff or working on scripts or little things you need to remember, like you need to do it in chunks. You can't memorize the whole thing at once. You want to take it a section at a time, get it digested, then move forward, section at a time, whatever. Get all the way through it, and then go back to the beginning and do it again. And the more you do it, the more repetition and stuff you get into it, the more it sinks in. I also found that if you're trying to memorize stuff, do it right before you go to bed. It works for me. I don't know why. Somebody told me that. I tried it. It worked. I was doing lines off a play, and I was like, whatever. Anyway, let me rewind just a little bit. I'm gonna let my man talk right here. I know I'm gushing already. Let me go and let this guy talk. Let's go.
The first time.
Yeah.
And I have no clue what I'm about to hear. But what you're gonna see is me working through my process of understanding sections, understanding the form, getting through shots, listening to nuances. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to listen, but I'm gonna do my best to grab as many details as possible and hopefully just end up with a complete take.
Okay.
It's called Chick's Pain. I don't know what to take from that title. If you don't like the song or the title,
pause right quick. Chick's Pain. Could it be like Chick Korea that he's talking about in the song title? Or is it just like Chick's Pain is in like a female's pain or a lady's pain? Interesting.
Take. It's called Chick's Pain. I don't know what to take from that title. If you don't like the song or the title, you can blame Dave. I have nothing to do with it. I'm just an innocent bystander. I'm here to share my musical talent. And hopefully there's next to no pain. But if there is, it will all be for your viewing pleasure. Okay? So, kind of nervous, not gonna lie, just a little bit, but
don't be nervous, bro.
That's all right.
You got it.
That means I'm gonna be more focused.
You're a professional.
So, less talk, more learning. What I like to do is listen to the song. If I'm in a crunch for time, I'll make some notes and I'll just kind of figure out, sections, this and the other.
All right.
I think I might just do one listen, one pass through, hear what I can hear, not make any notes, and see what happens.
All right.
I'm just curious. Okay. There's a build there.
Pause. Sounds like Chick Korea to me. Actually sounds like Spain or similar to Spain. And for those of you that are familiar with Spain, And the reason I know this is because one, a while ago, in a time I'd like to forget, I posted a video of Chick Korea. I'm a Chick Korea fan. And that video I tried to post ended up getting not only blocked by YouTube, but I also got a copyright strike on that Chick Korea song. And it's actually when he passed away. He just passed away last year. And I tried to upload a video from him, and it got my channel struck with a copyright strike, which, for those that don't know, if you get 3 strikes on your channel will get removed and deleted. So, but that being said, I grew up listening to Chick Korea, mainly because my dad always had some sort of jazz record on and that sort of thing, because he was a bass player, and he was a Chick Korea fan. And it's one of those things you hear artists and stuff like that. But if this is not a Chick Korea song, it definitely has that vibe to it. For those that know, Chick Korea was a really, really great keyboardist back in the day. He's got songs for days, albums, and stuff like that. Had a long storied career, really long life, and it was a teacher of music as well. He was a really great person. And then unfortunately passed away, from, I forget what happened, but anyway. But I'm sad because that triggered me right there where it's like, channel strike. Anyway, that's what, long story short, what I got to. Let me just rewind this a little bit. Let's go.
Okay. There's a build there. Whoa. I'm gonna have to check that intro again.
Where's the drum section?
Okay, hear the comping pattern. But the bass is giving me the steady. I might follow the bass.
Oh, so he's making the drum line.
And we went right into a solo, so I gotta be aware of my activity.
Right. Kind of calm it down a little bit. That makes sense.
Okay. Build.
Talking about dynamics, you know what I'm saying? It's like the not overpowering the solos.
Okay, I
Falling
think there's a
back a
beat
little
drop
bit.
there at some point.
Yeah.
Key solo.
And it's the tempo, you know what I'm saying? Keep the tempo going.
8.
Little baby feels. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't know if that's what he's gonna do. I can't play drums. I don't know. I'm working the hi-hat like a
16
drum.
bars, so
Like a drum. Like a
different vibe here.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you heard
Okay.
it. You heard
I hear
it.
that quote.
Yeah, exactly. He heard the same quote that I heard. That Spain, because that sounds just like that. Do 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 boo 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 do 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 boo 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 boom boom boo do 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 do. Also, Al Jarreau's cover of Spain is probably my favorite version of Spain. For people that know out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Boo do 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 do. I can't ba da ba da 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 ba ba da da ba ba dum bum. Oh, okay, shut up, Marvin. go back a little bit. Let's go.
Different
He
vibe
heard what
here.
I heard, though. Hey, go ahead, Mr. Lewis.
Okay.
Chick's
I hear that
So
quote.
it's a tribute to Chick Corea.
Build.
Yeah, he hears what's going on right there. I hear you, buddy.
Right. Bass solo.
Get the bass on.
It's 8 bars.
Right. Bass is funky, though. Ooh.
16 bars. Vibe change. 7
bars. 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would
unison
too.
line at the end of the bass solo.
See,
Build.
yeah, buddy.
Oh.
Right. Oh, he's jamming out right here.
Cool.
Sound.
I think I'm going to have to write this down. If I want to be successful, I think the saying is the shortest pencil is longer than the longest memory. So, yeah, I'm going to write this down. So,
Pause. That's a quotable. You know what I'm saying? That's a quotable right there. Like, I got my notebook right in front of me. The shortest pencil is longer than the longest memory. Facts. I'm gonna don't let me get that tattooed on me. Oh man. I might have to go get a new tattoo. Oh man. But I like the way that he shows how he works that out, like listening to the song. I thought he was actually going to be listening to the drummer in this drum, and then kind of like go off of what they did, kind of like in the Metallica video. But no, here he's basically going to be making the drum beat as he goes through. But he's just hearing the band do it the first time, and he's going to be the one kind of, excuse me, the one that's kind of like filling everything in. So I think that's a cool idea too, because that shows like improv ability, writing ability. That's why he's going to take some notes here. Kind of maybe sketch it out or write it out or whatever, and just outline what he's about to do. But now that he's heard it, he's got like a really grasp of what he's doing, because like if you're familiar with the song Spain, which I am, you have an idea of what they're trying to do. And if this song is like a tribute to Chick Corea and kind of flipping that in there, then he's going to kind of base his stuff off of what he's probably already heard from that song, as well as like obviously improvise and do some other stuff as he goes along. But I'm guessing he's just probably going to just jump right in here and just, take his notes and so forth and then jam it out. But yeah, let me see what's going on here. I'm going to rewind just a little bit and we'll go back in.
I think I'm going to have to write this down. If
Do
I want to
that.
be successful, I think the saying is the shortest pencil is longer than the longest memory.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm going to write this down. So when I make my notes, what I'd like to do is I try my best to scratch out a ballpark form. So I will count the amount of bars when things change. I will kind of end my bars there, write the number of bars that went by, and then write another staff altogether.
Okay.
I might use A, B sections or choruses and verses, but all right, let's go. Let's see what happens. From the top again. So I got quite a bit of information from that last listen. I'm gonna have to scrub through and get that shot so I know the rhythms.
When listen to it again.
What I'm seeing here is there's a keys intro.
Fast forward. Okay.
I think I'm ready to give it a try. What do you guys think? We could do it? Let's do it.
Checking his notes. Okay. They put the little accents in there. Pick out. Check out. Oh, okay, buddy. Oh, let's go. Okay. Yeah, that cymbal crash. Oh, okay. You talking about the subtle builds? Yeah. Then he kind of calmed it down for the keyboard solo. Kind of keep the groove going. Okay. Okay. And the accents with the keyboard is doing there. Oh, okay. This dude, pause right here. This dude's a genius, bro. This dude is such a genius. Oh my goodness, like he's really killing it. Like this is like if I ever had a dream about me playing any instrument, this is how I would do it. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to the joint rolling time, real, listen to the matter of fact, let me play it with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just go ham on the drums. It's kind of like honestly. For my hip hop fans out there, it's just like freestyling. It really is, where you like, you hear other people in the cipher freestyling, doing their thing. They out there spitting bars or whatever it is they doing, and then you jump in. So while they're doing their thing, you have the concept in mind of what you might want to talk about or whatever. but at the same time, like you really don't know what you're gonna talk about start until you start doing it, you start hearing it, you feel the vibe and the energy. And then you go out there and take your turn doing the freestyle cipher. But while you're doing that, like you're really just going off the top, hopefully anyway. And some people like do written freestyle, concepts or whatever that kind of have them locked away in their memory and be able to do snippets and edits and stuff like that and put them together. But there's an art form to that. This right here is an art form. It takes skill, art, training, um, lots of practice, lots of dedication to any kind of stuff like that, where you're literally coming off the top with, a drum pattern to a rap pattern, if for people that are like actually rapping and skilled. But anyway, but I like this guy right here, man. This dude is amazing. There's a reason why this thing has 3 million views. Good night. Matter of fact, let me hit like on this thing. Let me hit like on there. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Anyway, let me rewind just a little. Oops. Rewind just a little bit. We'll go back in it. Let's go. Yeah, that's that Spain. Quotable. Like he said, it's quotable. Woo! Nasty. Oh, we're gonna get another rim shots, buddy. Okay. Oh,
So
oh,
that was my first and only take. I hope you enjoyed. A couple of things I want to draw your attention to.
yeah.
It's really important to practice listening
Yes.
and imagining yourself playing the drums.
Yes.
That type of mental practice was really huge in this particular exercise,
Yep.
and also when I have to learn songs when I'm away from the drums. Listening to a lot of different music and hearing some of the isms that other musicians play, like the bassist or the keyboard player,
Yep.
and then understanding that when those things happen, you have particular options that you can draw from when you have to play on the kit.
Yes.
I think Dave is happy about that take, and the rest of the team as well at Drumeo. And I'm really thankful for the opportunity to do this challenge. It was a lot of fun. I hope you learned a lot from it. And yeah, keep listening, keep practicing.
Man, I wasn't. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't. I had no idea that I could relate so well to Larnell breaking down like really a drum lesson. He just gave y'all a lesson in breakdown and drumming, and not just for drummers, but for musicians in general. Where it's like, you might be tasked to do something on the fly. Somebody might give you a call, and it's a gig, and you got to figure it out. Like, hey, like I want to get paid. I want to go do this song. I've never heard this song before, but I'm a good enough player where I can come through and be a session player and sit down player and just pick it up either by ear, by memory, by skill, whatever the case might be, or a combination of all the above. and be able to sit down and get paid. Like, because that's the end of the day. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to get paid. I'm a gun for hire, as it were. But like this guy right here did a fantastic job of breaking it down, as well as kind of giving you like the behind the scenes kind of thought process into you know what he does, which I think is honestly it's priceless information right here for people that really like music and listening to music. This is amazing stuff for me, for people like me anyway. I got a weird ear. What I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I love it. I love what he did right there. So at any rate, hey, oh, and memorization. He also kind of broke down memorization skills and tips and stuff too, as well as taking notes. There's nothing wrong with writing stuff down because it sticks. For me, and I'm old school. Maybe I don't know, whatever. Like I didn't grow up with a phone in my hand like that. Got one later. It's in my hand now all day. But back when I had to memorize stuff, like writing down stuff was imperative for it to stick better. And I think somebody told me it was like a combination between motion, like hand-eye coordination and all that, and moving your hand and stuff like that. It sticks better in your brain some kind of way. I don't know, like somebody break it down to me. All right. Anyway, my name is Marvin. This is Smitty Reacts. Thanks for watching the video with me all the way through. I definitely appreciate you guys. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's been here since day one. Definitely appreciate all you guys and all the support and so forth. Go ahead and drop those things down in the comments as well. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, or if you want me to check out some more stuff from Mr. Lewis here. Let me know too what I need to be looking out for him. So, all right, man. I'm going to get out of this video. So until the next one, please take care of yourself. Be kind to one another. And of course, if you guys can do that, I'll catch you in the next video. All right? All right. Peace.